Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a full face makeup look using all Tarte products. I've done this video before about 6 months ago, but recently Tarte sent me a really nice box full of new goodies that they have in their collection, and I asked what you guys wanted to see, and you guys wanted to mostly see a one brand tutorial. So that is what I want to do for you guys today. My last look I did was a little bit more extravagant, so this time I want to do something a little bit more natural and easier for you guys all to do. Just something that's good for every day, and maybe if you're not like a makeup expert, this will be easy for you guys to do as well. And most of these products I have not even tried yet, so that is really exciting. I do have my brows on right now because I don't have any Tarte brow products. That's like the one thing I don't have. So if you guys have tried any brow products from Tarte, let me know down below if you guys have a favorite. But let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is prep my lips. So I am going to be using the Tarte Pout Prep Lip Exfoliant, and this is like a really nice minty exfoliating lip balm. So I'm going to take a little bit on my finger and just rub that into my lips a little bit. And this will get rid of any dead skin and just prepare your lips for lipstick. I'm just going to take that off with a damp washcloth. That was really nice. I feel like my lips do look a little more plump and just really smooth and soft. So I really like this product. Next, I'm going to take the Tarte Brighterdayz. This is a highlighting moisturizer. This one, I'm just going to go ahead and use it on like the high points of my face. I'm pretty sure you can use this as a moisturizer, but it does have some sparkle in it. So I'm just going to apply that to areas that I like to be a little bit more highlighted and dewy. It feels really good on the skin, but as you can see, it's like very glowy. This would be really nice on like a no makeup day too, to just kind of add a little bit more glow to the skin. I really like how that looks. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. I've been liking this a lot lately just for summertime. It gives me a nice just like natural looking finish. It's not too full coverage, but it's also enough to cover what I need to cover. So I just swipe this all along my face. It's super easy. And then I go ahead and take a beauty blender and just start blending this into the skin. Mine's a little bit light for me, but I bought mine online, and you know how that goes. You never get like the perfect shade, but once I add like all my other face products, it will look like a really good match. I'm going to dust this with just a little bit of setting powder just to keep that locked in. This is the Tarte Filtered Light Setting Powder. This stuff smells like vanilla. It smells so good. I just love it. And this will just help everything stay in place. Now this is just an extra step I do because I find that it helps my bronzer and blushes and everything blend in better. And I do have more oily skin, so you definitely don't have to do this step. Now, before I do my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and do my eye makeup next. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. I've already applied my eye primer, but I am going to be using this palette today. Isn't it gorgeous? I've been dying to try this. It's called the Make Magic Happen palette. And look at these beautiful shades. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with, of course, this cream shade up here, because I always have to set my primer. It will also help your other colors blend in together a lot more. If you guys struggle with blending, this is always a good first step to do. Next, I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush. I'm going to go in with this middle shade, and this is going to be my transition. And for me, I always apply my transition right above where that fold is in my eye. And I try to not go below that line. So that was a really, really light color, so I do want to deepen that up. So I'm actually going to take this color next to it, more of like a kind of smokier taupe. I'm also going to blend that into my crease. I still feel like that's really light, so I'm actually going to take a more dense brush here and see if I can pack on a little bit more color. That's better. So definitely want a more dense brush for these shades. They're a little too light if you're using a fluffy brush. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of this purple down here, and I'm going to take that same brush. I kind of just mix my brushes, like, you don't really have to get a new brush every time in my opinion, but I'm going to focus this just on my outer corner. So I'm just starting in the very outer corner and blending in. So what I'm gathering from this palette, it's super natural. It's going to be great for just like everyday quick makeup look for work. Just need to put something quick on your eyes but not spend a lot of time blending and stuff. This is really good for that because the shades just aren't like super pigmented, but you can definitely build them up and they blend out really beautifully. So this is a great palette for any of you guys who just like that simple makeup look, which fits perfectly for the look we're doing today. Alright, next I'm going to take a wet brush and I'm going to go in for some shimmer. So I'm going to take this deeper gold down here and we're going to apply that on the lid. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and take that smoky purple again and I am going to run this on my lower lash line here. I go really lightly, just barely touching it, and then you can, so it doesn't create too much product. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do our concealer, of course using Tarte Shape Tape. What else? It is like the best concealer ever made. So I'm just going to apply that right underneath my eyes. I don't do like the whole highlighting business because I'm so fair that doesn't really show up on me. So I pretty much just do under eye concealing. I'm going to blend out the bottoms there and I'm going to let that set in. I like to let it set a little bit and then blend out. And while that is setting, I'm going to go in with a little bit of black eyeliner. This one is from, this is their Tarte line. This is the Double Take eyeliner, which actually has a felt tip side and a pencil side, which is cool, but I'm just going to use the pencil side today. No fancy winged liner today, just natural. So I'm just going to line. I just like to get up right underneath my lash line, right where your lashes meet, and I just make a line there, which actually makes your lashes look more full. Alright, let's go ahead and blend out the concealer. I'm going to set my concealer with that same Tarte powder, which will help it just kind of stay in place and not crease as badly. So one of my favorite tips, I take a little bit of spray. I'm just using primer water from Smashbox onto my brush just to get it just a tiny bit wet. And then I will go ahead and get some powder on the end of my little brush. And this just helps keep it like not dry and cakey. So I love this little tip for applying setting powder underneath the eyes, because just anything to help it not look dry is going to really help brighten the eyes and help not sink into any fine lines you have. So I don't usually bake, but I just add a little set of water with my powder and it looks really nice. So there's that. Next we're going to go in with some mascara. I've actually been loving all of my Tarte mascaras lately, but I have not tried this one. It's the Lights Camera Splashes, which is their waterproof mascara. So let's go ahead and give this a try here. It's really nice. It doesn't get clumpy, which I like, and it gives a lot of length to the lashes. It's not really very volumizing, I have to say. It's definitely more of a lengthening mascara, which doesn't bother me because I love as much length as I can get. And I am getting a little bit of product on my lids, so it's a little bit messy, but I just go in with a shadow brush and it usually blends out pretty good. So this one I think is a little too natural for me, so I have to go in with some Tarte Man Eater over top. This one is one of my favorites. It's so good. It just gives you so much volume. So these would be really good mixed together for some major lashes. that's it for the eyes. I'm going to zoom you guys out again, and we're going to go ahead and add some bronzer. I'm going to use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, and I've never used this before, which is really exciting. I like to use a huge bronzer brush. You guys have probably seen this before. It's the Bdellium Tools 990, but it makes your bronzer just so easy to do. It's so big and quick, and it blends it out really nice as well. So I love this brush, and I just kind of, I don't really contour, I just bronze. So I just go in right at my cheekbone. I do a little bit on my forehead, especially in the summertime. So as you can see, my shoulders are quite a bit darker than like my neck and stuff, so I kind of have to bronze to make everything look uniform. I like this color though. It almost has a reddish undertone. It's really nice. And it really blends out like really nice. I like this color, so I am loving the Park Ave Princess. Alright, time for blush. I'm kind of nervous for this because this is a cream product and I don't do cream products, and so I'm kind of new to them. So let's try this out. This is the Tarte Natural Beauty Cheek Stain. Oh my goodness, I'm scared. It's like, this is really fun because you push it up like a little push pop. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit on, I guess I'm using my middle finger here. That looks so dark. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and just dot that right along my blush line. Now I'm gonna take a different finger to blend it out. Oh gosh, this is dark. I could probably use my beauty blender to soften it up a little bit since it still has a little bit of foundation on there. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm always nervous about cream products, especially blush. I'm always scared I'm gonna like mess it up. But I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. I know I did it like super light and you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, you barely put any on. But I'm not a big blush fan anyways, so just gives me a little bit of something. Next I'm taking another cream product. This one is the Tarte Skylight Highlighter Twinkle Stick. This sounds so cute. And this one I'm just gonna apply right on the face. And this one I'm gonna use as my highlighter. And once again, taking my beauty blender to just blend that in. So if you guys like more natural makeup, I think cream products always look a little bit more like skin-like. And this gives a lot of glow, so that's really pretty. And then for lips, I'm using the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Buff. And this is just a moisturizing tint of color. Alright guys, and here is the finished makeup look. It's a really pretty natural look that you can wear every day and not feel like it's going to take you a long time to do. You can do this super fast. I'm actually going to be working tonight, so I'm actually wearing this to work, and this is basically something I would do normally for work. As I said earlier, a lot of these products were my first impressions, and I'm pretty impressed with most of the products. The only things that I'm not like in love with is the Lights Camera Splashes mascara. I thought that one was just a little too natural for me personally. And then the cream blush, I feel like I'm not very good with creams, but I mean it wasn't so bad. I think it looked good on, but I probably won't use this too much just because I don't like a lot of cream blushes. And then also the eyeliner is not my favorite. I feel like it is a little bit runny and it kind of transfers a little bit, but other than that, everything was pretty good. The palette I used, the Make Magic Happen, this is going to be just a really natural palette. I feel like a lot of the shades were just very light and not like super pigmented, but I think it is pretty for just like a natural everyday look, so I do like it for that. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my one brand Tarte tutorial. I do want to do more of these with other brands. I definitely have the most products of Tarte because I love them so much, but I'm thinking of probably in the future doing one with Too Faced. I have a lot of IT Cosmetics products, Makeup Forever, NARS. I have a lot, so I feel like I can do these maybe once a month with different brands. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.